YouTube? We're back with another video, and today we're back to answer the old age question: do looks matter? And I am 23 right now, and I'm not gonna lie, if you asked me a few years ago, do looks matter, I'd have said nah, money matters, power matters. Even a few years after that, with high school, I would have told you, nah, man, it's gotta be personality. If the girls don't like your personality, da da da. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't wanna seem like black pilled or red pill or whatever, bro. But I'm gonna say it as it is, bro. Looks matter, bro. Looks absolutely matter. There's just some things when you get older, you just realize how unfair stuff is. And you just gotta live with that, you know? I wish I could change my looks. I wish I could look like Michael B. Jordan, bro. Because he can get away with way more stuff than some people can. You know? When women talk about, hey, I like it, I like that, I like when a guy's confident, I like when a guy is reinforces himself. Would you like an ugly guy to reinforce himself? Would you like all good if a guy is confident, if he's ugly and he's still confident, but it's ugly confident, you know? Like I'm not even trying to make up words, but that's how it is, bro. If you're like ugly, it's just okay, you good, but you're not as good as Michael Jordan or Michael B. Jordan or Channing Tatum, you know? As a dude who has the looks, there's just some things you can do, and people will be like, yeah, that's cool. And there's just some things an ugly nigga would do. And it's just not it, bro. If the ugly dude had confidence, this, and this, but didn't have money, they're just saying that's an average dude. But if a rich dude, not a rich dude, a good-looking dude was confident, this and this and this, they'll call him overachieving. Like when you go and look at like pamphlets, I even now look at it. When I heard about this, like, hey, if you look at pamphlets or any advertisement, have you ever seen an ugly person? And I had to think about it. You know what? Nah. Because it's always when you go look at a pamphlet or you go look at a billboard, it's always a beautiful person because it makes you look longer at that picture. If I put an ugly motherfucker on a billboard, they want to, just drive away. You know? You're like, what the fuck? And you just drive. But if I'm like a dude and I'm driving and there's like a sexy girl on a billboard and she's skinny and she's beautiful, the chances of me causing an accident or trying to stick my neck as long as I can while focusing on the road is way up there. Like, there's no way you can convince me about that.
I'm going to make a crazy claim here. I'm going to say that looks are not the most important thing when it comes to dating. And in fact, looks matter more for women than they do for men when it comes to dating. Keep in mind, when I say dating, I mean actual dating. I do not mean casual hookups, because this is where the black pill falls apart. Everybody seems to think that dating means sleeping with somebody at a party or at a club or when you first meet them off of Tinder. That's not what dating is. When we talk about long-term successful dating that usually leads to marriage, looks usually are not the most important factor. I would argue that money, even status, can be more important. And dare I say it, maybe even personality can be just as important as looks when it comes to long-term dating. I think we've all seen that study where it says like guys rate 80% of women attractive and women only rate 20% of men attractive. That alone should tell you looks are not everything, because more than 20% of men are dating or are married. And you have to remember, women tend to be more emotional in general, so they're going to care a lot more about the little small things that guys might not even notice. That's why looks actually matter more for girls than it does for guys, because for guys, when you look at a girl, you're like, does she have a good personality? Is she attractive? You don't really care about anything else. Yes, there's obviously other things, but those are the two main things. Women have three main things: looks, personality, and money when it comes to guys. So we're only focused on two things and they're focused on three. So just by a pure math standpoint, proportionally, the weight of looks is going to be less for us than it is going to be for them. Now, I'll admit, right, if you're talking about hooking up with random girls at parties and clubs, which all I'm going to say is maybe you don't want to be with those women in the first place, but that's a discussion for another day. they probably only care about either looks or money. That's true. But when you're talking about long term relationships, personality matters a lot more. There's a lot of studies and surveys and all sorts of scientific research on this. You can go look it up. So when you make arguments based off of Tinder statistics like only the top 20% of attractive guys get 80% of the girls, that doesn't really hold up when it comes.
This is gonna make some people mad. Looks absolutely do matter. For reference, this is what I looked like at 15, and I definitely do get treated very differently now than I did then. The more attractive you are, the easier time you'll have dating. People will be statistically nicer to you, and good-looking people even statistically out-earn their not-so-good-looking counterparts. But no matter what some male guru tells you online, looks are not the only thing that matters. And if you think it's unfair that women value men based on how they look, then you'll be shocked to hear that men value looks way more than women. As in, they have it way worse in that regard. Oh, but women have makeup. As a man, I strongly believe that almost anyone can get to at least a 7. As men, we can go to the gym, wear clothes that actually fit, be well groomed and have a good hygiene routine, get a haircut that actually suits your face, and much more. Things you cannot change no matter what anybody tells you. Your facial bone structure, the shape of your eyes, your height, or any truly genetic trait. And remember, I said looks aren't the only thing that matter. What women generally care about is that you're kind to them, have shit going on, so a career and goals, and have a sense of humor. Being funny helps a lot. Like with most things, people forget to apply nuance to these topics. Yes, looks do matter, but they're not the only thing that matters. And your looks are not totally out of your control or totally in your control. Work on the things that are in your control and to the best of your ability, accept the things that aren't. Hope that was helpful. Now follow me for more content.
Then you have, when I was growing up, like there was so many hints when I was in high school. Like, yo, looks do matter. Y'all remember that model that got rich? Like, not even got rich. The mugshot of that model that bit his wife, cheated on her, all that stuff. He was right here getting posed. And 2 days or a week, I don't even think it was a week. He had got a contract model, a billionaire Harris or some shit, a daughter of a billionaire, came and rescued him, and was cheating on his wife with her. I'm telling you, some pretty people just are in the wrong area. You just the camera just needs to be at the right moment, at the right time, and their life changes. That dude went on to be everywhere in Fashion Nova for the next 5 years. He's rich right now. Like, your life, if you're pretty, bro, you think someone like really cares if this dude is like really that smart, bro? Like, no, bro, that dude he's handsome, and they were like, yeah, we need that dude right there. We need to put him into our catalog.
This is a man who became a millionaire after his mugshot became viral on social media. This is because the exposure he got allowed him to model in Paris, sign an acting deal, and even marry the daughter of a billionaire. And today his net worth is estimated to be around $5 million.
There's a reason why in movies or in anywhere else that the pool boy always gets to fuck the wife of a dude that's overworking, is not there for the family or whatever. The pool boy is never ugly. The pool boy is never an excuse to be like, oh man, I'm just gonna fuck someone I want. No, he's the nearest one. No, the dude is young, he's vigorous, he works out, he's good looking, and that's what it's always is depicted. Case in point, there's another story that was trending at that time when I was in high school. 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know how old the main character was, the dude, because I've not watched the movie, but I'm betting he was in his late 20s or 30s, self-made billionaire. But anybody that knows a self-made billionaire that looks that good, hard to come by, because most of the old billionaires have worked themselves. They look like they're nerds. That dude did not look like a nerd. Whatever. I don't even care if he was inherited the wealth, bro. It's you bare. Even if he inherited the wealth, he would not be working, bro. He would not be working. But they want that type of person. That's the archetype people want, bro. Like, looks matter, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I can say it, bro, but it's just so many stories I can tell where, like, damn, if I looks, bro, this would not be happening to me. You know? Like, I look at it and I'm like, bro, when I look at myself and I'm like, bro, the one thing I can't let happen in my future, bro, I can't get fat. I can't get fat. I can't get out of weight. I have to stay in shape. Like right now, I'm cutting, but once I'm back into cutting mode, once I'm back into bulking mode, I'm really gonna build muscle and have a good frame. Like there's just, and when you see it, right? Now I'm like, I don't even know. Maybe this is gonna sound silly, but every time I look around, I'm like, bro, and I see someone that's like out of shape, I'm like, undisciplined, bro, undisciplined. How does one get a built like that? Like, damn, bro, you really let yourself go, bro. I look at other dudes at work, and I'm like, damn, I can't get this like this, bro. I can't let my stomach show out, bro. I can't, bro. It's already not working right now. I hate to see how it doesn't work when I'm 30, bro. I hate to see how that doesn't work when I'm 30. Because God forbid, bro, that I end up like that, bro. I will not have a beautiful next 30 years of my life left. I will not be happy, bro. Like, that's something I'm not gonna let happen to me. Like, I've promised myself, like, that one, I just chalk it up to the game. I am not gonna get fat, bro. Like, damn, bro. I just be looking around like, bro, I know life gets stressful as you go on, kids, this and this and this. But, bro, it's either I cut down my food and I eat like 1 meal a day, or I'm hitting the gym 3 times a day, bro. Like, that's the only thing, bro. Like, so, just to wrap it up, bro, like, stories like that dude, the model that was arrested and he got his mugshot and it started trending. You have the 50 Shades of Grey. There's just so many examples that I can't think of right now, but I'm going to insert them in all these clips that people just talk about and be like, man, looks do matter. Women are looking for a good person, a good personality. Bro, they want a good personality. Bro, this is how I know I can even prove it right here, right? You get an ugly mug, fat, whatever. Let's say he takes care of the community. He's very good. He's caring. All the mothers vouch for him, like, yo, he's a very good person, Okay, he's made out of weight, but he's a good person. He's getting the vouch signed. Everybody's, he was published in the newspaper, the person of the city, all that bullshit, right? And this is who the girl has to choose between. This nigga, right? And then you have this person over here. Oh, model. No, not model. But he's very good looking, right? He performs bad. Grades doesn't care about them. Smokes cigs. Any type of drug. You think about it, he's done it. The Whippets, he's just subscribed to it. He's not a good role model. Tattoos over here. This and that. But he's a good looking mug. He has 6 packs. He's fit. Who you think the girl's gonna choose? Or choose as her first option? Maybe she may choose the fat dude or the dude for future, but she's most likely gonna go with the dude, because even if you don't want to admit it, bro, but that's what women are. That's what women are attracted to. I'm not saying that every woman's attracted to that, but a majority are. It's just, if you look good, it just excuses all the other things. So you're telling me the billionaire Harris didn't read the rap sheet? Like, oh man, this dude beats women. This man cheats on women. He doesn't care about his kids. Yeah. Oh man, no. Let's skip on him. Yeah, you think Fashion Nova read on that and said, yeah, let's not give this dude a deal. No, they said, come right through. You're trending on social media. Everybody's talking about you. Everybody wants to fuck you. What? Bro, I basically just described that person. Even better. Good looking person. No tattoos. Person of the week. Or whatever. Children's album. The orphanage wants to give him a kid for free. Best person, but he looks good. Square jaw. Everything. Then you got this fat motherfucker over here again. Bad person. She has still good reason to choose this nigga, because he has the looks going for him. Over there is just a pile of mess. Like, choose a struggle, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it doesn't, even if they're the same height, it just doesn't compare. And that's what I'm saying, bro. If you think they're still gonna overlook the good looking person because because he's bad or he's not a model to society, bro. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. They are still gonna choose him, bro. That's all I have to say.
I don't even think unappealing men really exist. Just because you're ugly in the face doesn't mean that like women won't be attracted to you. Cause like there's so many ugly guys who are in relationships with like beautiful women.
I agree, but I also kind of disagree. Because look, when you're a man and you're trying to attract the opposite gender, your looks are not sometimes the most important thing. Women are attracted not only to the way you present yourself, but who you are as a person. They look deeper than just your looks, because they're not as visual as us, and that's facts. But if you're unappealing, and if you don't fit the beauty standard to a certain extent, you will never get attention. Trust me, I know, out of all people. And that goes for both genders. And I feel like it applies to women even more than men. Women have no choice but to fit the beauty standard. But men, they have to fit the beauty standard to a certain extent. Not all the way, not the epitome of it, but a certain extent.
Do looks really matter? Not at all. You know what matters? Being funny, being cool, and being genuine.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but people treat you better when you look better. There was a study done where they pretended to put makeup on women, and the women were told to come back and report how they were treated that day and everything that happened during the day. When the women came back, they reported feeling more confident, they reported being treated better, they reported getting better attention, all of these amazing things. But in reality, they didn't actually get a makeover. They looked exactly the same. So what does that say to you? The better you look, the better you feel, the better you perceive the world. Because no one was actually treating these women better or worse because they looked the same that they did yesterday. The woman herself, in her own reality, felt like she was more beautiful or more confident or whatever she needed. And in turn, her reality changed to fit that worldview. So, look good, feel good, do good, be good, get good.
But to wrap this up, looks do matter. I know people who watch me, probably older, you probably understand this more than me, but because I'm only 23 and I'll even still say I'm still a virgin to the world, I guess. But as I get older, I just learn. I'm like, yo, it's a cruel world out here, bro. It's a cruel world out here. Your wife is not most likely to fuck. Like, I've been thinking about this. If I was to have a wife, right? I already know, miserable job. Wife don't love me. Daughter don't like me. She's getting fucked by... Listen, let's say my net worth is like 2 million. The chances of my wife fucking someone more upper than me is very small. Very small. Just off that. The reason of her fucking someone not only more good looking than me, but maybe earns less than me, because now she's not even thinking about wealth. Because if she divorces you, she's gonna take your money, right? So she's just thinking, who's gonna give me a good fuck? And that's someone that's like bummy you. He's came to your house. You shaked his hand. You've given him food. He's cleaned your house. He's piping your bitch, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That's something I'm looking forward to. Man, I fucking hate this shit, but I'm gonna go again. Please like, subscribe. Again, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know. The looks matter. I don't care, but I'm just saying they do matter, bro. I don't care what you say, but they do matter. But let me know in the comments. Peace.
Okay, ignore the hair on my shoulder and shit. I've been cutting my hair this morning, but I want to address this little thing called the black pill theory, that you guys think that looks mean everything, and looks do help with a lot of shit. That is very true. Looks have gotten me a very long way, but I don't think that looks are everything. So if you're gonna ask me about this black pill theory, I'm gonna tell you that honestly, it's not gonna save you from much. It's not gonna save you from heartbreak. It's not gonna save your finances. And it's probably not gonna save you from anything that you really actually want in your life, honestly. I think that looks play a part in how people perceive you, but the internal work has to happen. And that's just the God honest truth. So if you guys want to follow me for more things that will help you look better, but also feel better, you know what to do.